It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Indianapolis Colts. And the punter, Sanchez, ready to go, and we are underway from Lucas Oil Stadium. Taking in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Okay, Zay.
And not the start he was hoping for there.
Yo, honestly,
to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Philadelphia's not
a gain on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Yo, no, I'm telling you right now, Philadelphia's not a running team. They like, at least on Madden, because on Madden I can't run. I can't really.
Here's Hurts to throw. And he fires one incomplete.
Well, I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Hurts sets up to throw it.
A lot of them. Oh, fuck.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football.
Hey, it's all good.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Get him.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit.
Worst case
to the
scenario,
defense.
dude takes
Great
3.
job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battle.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this man's using the Colts though, bro. So it's really no reason why I don't beat him.
Really nice job swarming to the ball
But
carrier.
I don't really think
the run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Game, you know.
Foles.
Bro, how not get that? Yeah, you're dumb. 3rd down though. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, bro, I should be able to beat this guy. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I know why.
That's absolutely gonna fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny.
Yeah, okay,
Zay. And knocked it incomplete.
Yeah, that's why. All right, now connect. Should be weird.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now Foles.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I need his lock, man. I should complete this guy.
Oh, that's gonna hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Is she gonna kick it or is she going for it? Oh, he's going for it. That's double nuts. Dude got some balls.
There's Foles.
Damn. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Look, I'm going to show y'all. Miles Sanders and Madden, he can't run. He can't. Y'all going to see. I'm not going to get more than 3 yards, bro.
And their opening drive, that ended with the interception. Fortunate, though, it didn't lead to points.
It didn't lead to points.
That never happened.
And because they kind of got away with one, maybe you come back and throw something similar again to show that you're not afraid, that you're not going to back down, and take your shot. Let the defense.
I mean, this is the Colts defense. Maybe that's why I have an easier
chance. This is going to be an Eagles first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
See, I love that spot. I don't know why.
For a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Hurts. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
I'm retarded.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have. You absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field. And he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Back to Taylor on first down. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Going for Ray.
Looking to throw. They'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're going to get this up to midfield. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get
self-improvement did very good
too when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
You ain't been watching me. Used to get away from the holiday inn.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Back to throw.
Oh, that was a good read.
10,
that's a good read. Fuck. Just a mile away.
Mo Alley Cox, 49 yards.
Bro, I cannot afford.
And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver. We get to hit his steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Not this night.
Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for 2. Foles will look to throw.
Back on, bro.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT here first half. Why go for the lead right now?
Not got to score on this drive because I'm all back.
If you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for two, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime. If you're a good football team, you spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw out to his left. And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there, and in the process picks up the first down. They'll throw on first down with Hurts, eluding the pressure right. That one complete down the field to Smith. And he'll go down.
Now we're making. Now we're moving.
Inside the 30.
I need to slant this nigga.
The big play has him
Yeah.
Throwing his Hurts.
Yeah. Touchdown. Yeah. What I say? I called it too. Rock and roll ducky.
26 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Elliott now to add the extra point.
Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
And his kick is no good. Misses the PAT, a mistake there.
I tried to hit X.
7-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line.
What the f?
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
They follow up the gain of 2
Yeah,
and the gain of 1 that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent
If I'm you, I'm punting that ball.
Like
Telling you right now, because you're giving me a chance to score, and I don't get the ball back. I'm punting that ball. Yeah. Smartest thing to do. I'm telling you right now. At least you're using sense right there. Shaytep production. Yeah, watch this.
That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 1:53 remaining in this first half of play.
Yeah, Shaytep production. Yeah, that was smart. Blah, blah, blah. 27 class Kalamanyan Jadan. Yeah, Jaklakanador. Shaytep production. Yeah. Going out of Brooklyn, BK.
The Eagles offense
dangerous.
The next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone.
Yes.
Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. From the gun, it's Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
We come dangerous.
You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like bats, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm litty.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 41 yards. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Yeah,
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan.
Right now.
Let's find a way to score right here before the half.
Yeah.
And that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished. Scoring right before the half ended.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal.
Oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was close. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Bang.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And
that was a run.
Right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
Now this is a very important drive because what happens here is he gets the ball back. So if he scores now, 6-14. Yeah, we can't afford to let him score here. I'd rather him score in the next half than now.
Put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
Yeah,
he's got a man complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Did I mention I'm really bad at video game, Joe?
Position there. A nice attacking play.
Because now he's in the red zone. This is what we don't need.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Yes, get up, get up, get up, get up. Thank you,
and
Jesus.
the Eagles are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. That was one that I kind of saw coming. Charles, free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air.
Thank
and he
you,
jumped
Lord.
on it.
Yes, God.
I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side.
Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Yeah, that was so crucial. That was crucial.
Elliott good with a PAT.
That was so crucial. I ain't gonna lie, if I was you, I'm quitting. I don't know how you still here, but 21-point game. Yeah, I'll see you second half.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
When's my appointment? 2:30?
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
That was 2 o'clock. My dumbass. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be muted.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to. Take a shot.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. A high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over. When you run into slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They're going to try and throw. He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And this one is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual. The frustration is definitely setting in because they've thrown it to him over and over, unable to come up with a catch thus far.
I think he knew he would have his challenges against his secondary. I don't think he saw a goose egg at this point in the game. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Well, a lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. Now, they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe... into double coverage. They try a lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. And I think they are going to get this one back. Well, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the laterals as well and make that a better play.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick.
That's a ball he needs to let go of there. Wasn't the most time in the world to work through his progression, but NFL quarterbacks, they've got to sense the pressure. They've got that internal clock, and the ball has to be gone. And if you're not going to escape and run for it, you have to let it go before the pressure gets to you and puts you on the ground.
After the sack on first down, Hurts. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner using that size to force his way in there and make the stop behind the line.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 13 yards remaining on second down. Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll buy some time right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there. And the
throw for Pittman is intercepted. picked off by Maddox. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackle him for a loss.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Sanders will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Sanders again.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Eagles start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, and he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
There to stop him, Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 18. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. They'll drop to throw.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Elliott now to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Well, this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
On 2nd and 10, Foles. He's got a man, complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Indy.
Yeah, I want to thank y'all for tuning in the stream. 47-6 final game. Yeah, thank you guys for coming in the stream. We're going to end it right here. 47, Philly, 6, Indianapolis. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and blessings. Alright, I'm back.